Hello, and welcome to the Backlog Tours, an in-depth look at my poor spending habits. Now, I have compiled an extensive and ever-growing list of games that I will randomly choose from to play through, and this random choice just happens to be Castlevania Lords of Shadow. Upon starting the story, I am greeted with Sir Patrick Stewart reading to me out of a storybook, invoking memories of Shrek. As the exposition fades, the hero of our story enters the frame, clad in crimson, high atop a horse. I ride past many fleeing villagers to the center of the village to dispatch waves of vicious werewolves by making them burst into a fine red mist. And in the midst of the combat, I crack open a book I got from the local library. Yeah, it's a decent book, but I determined that I should probably put the book down and focus my efforts on the task at hand, which is, of course, to wrestle on the ground with a good old doggy. And the villagers of the kingdom of far, far away ask me my name. I give them what they want, and in return, I ask them to tell me where the guardian of the lake or something like that is.
He will find you in the forest.
After giving some sort of vague non-answer, I get frustrated and leave them to clean up the mess that I made. The following morning, I'm awoken by the spooky specter of commitment. And a ghostly horse with a sick-looking beard appears out of a magical portal. He tells me to ride him, and without question I oblige. Soon we are pursued by wolfmen, riding on bigger wolfmen.
I can travel no further. You will find what you seek ahead.
A little under 2 minutes pass, and the horse tells me that he's tired and he kicks me off, forcing me to travel via Indiana Jones map. The map led me to a bog, filled with dangerous water and goblins that throw grenades at me. I read in the book that these goblins are generally docile and don't attack unless provoked. So I made sure that I provoked each and every last one of them. Because I had been trudging through muddy and slimy swamp water, my shoes were dirty and I needed to wipe my feet. Luckily, there was a person's grave nearby. And as a reward for ensuring I didn't track mud through the house, I was given a sweet grappling hook. Once I had finished thoroughly culling the local wildlife, I stumbled upon a big dang old tree where a goat man emerged from a portal and set off a fountain firework in the palm of his hand. So impressed by this display, I must have fainted because I was immediately sent to Edgar Allan Poe's The Pit and the Pendulum to solve puzzles that I assumed the goat man couldn't figure out himself.
What does this mean? Tell me.
Only that you have passed the test. You appear worthy of entering the league.
The goat man stated that I had proved myself worthy after solving the puzzle, but I still believe that that was just a cover to help him feel not stupid. Once I proved myself worthy, he sent me to a winter wonderland to fight a Shadow of the Colossus. I scaled the Titan and it tossed me across the frozen wasteland multiple times before Sir Patrick Stewart jumped in to finish the thing off after I had done all of the hard work. Frustrated by this new development, I threw one of my daggers at him. Unfortunately, he had the reflexes to snatch the dagger out of the air and use it to finish the beast off. For some odd reason, the Academy Award-winning actor must have misinterpreted my attempt at murder as assistance because he became all buddy-buddy with me. Deciding to just roll with it, I figured I might as well get to know this guy. And even though he was wearing a nearly identical outfit to what I was wearing, I was not aware that he was part of the same club as I was. Learning this newfound common ground, the man who starred as Charles Xavier in one of the greatest superhero films of all time, as well as the poop emoji in one of the worst films of all time, within the same year I might add, gave me a present and we parted ways.